For the past 2 days, I've been seeing news of how Governor of Central Bank, Governor Emefiele, was suspended by President Tinubu and then arrested by the DSS. I've been curious, like I would really want to know why exactly was Governor Emefiele arrested? Why? What did he do? Because I've only seen so many news carrying it. He was arrested. What did he do? I've not seen any official release of the crimes he committed. I know it is very usual and common to new government. Whenever they just come into government, a new administration, they'll start, probing and arresting people for corruption. But there has never been any release of maybe, okay, this is the crime he committed. Probably he was into corruption or anything of sort. I've not seen that. I've been trying to look, checking every news outlet. In fact, the last video I saw on TVC did not highlight any of the reason why he was arrested. The only thing I saw there was the exploits he did while a governor of Central Bank. So what exactly did he do? What are the crimes he committed? I've heard so many people, so many Nigerians, happy and jubilating that he really deserves to be arrested. Yes, Emefiele deserves to be arrested. Why? Some are saying because he really put Nigeria through a lot of stress. He was wicked. He was a heartless man by redesigning the naira. Many businesses collapsed and folded up. That he was a very, very wicked man for doing that. I want to believe that's not the reason. But if that is the reason, if actually President Tinubu suspended Governor Emefiele because of the naira redesign and because it affected him during the presidential campaign, shouldn't they arrest President Buhari too? Because I'm very sure Emefiele did not just act on his own. He acted based on the instruction given by the higher instructor, which is President Buhari. So if they are going to arrest Governor Emefiele because of that, if that was the reason why he was suspended and arrested, then they should equally arrest President Buhari, former President Buhari, don't you think? And I'm not sure. That's the speculation. I want to believe that's a speculation. And many people who are happy and jubilating that Governor Emefiele was arrested, are you guys joking? These are politicians. This is exactly the same thing President Buhari, former President Buhari, did when he became the president. He was just arresting. He was on arresting spree, arresting people who were found guilty of corruption. Was that not the last we heard? Did we hear any result? Did we hear anybody return any money that was stolen or anything? No. Don't be happy. Don't be jubilating. You might just be surprised that that's the last thing we just hear of him. That's the last thing we hear about Governor Emefiele's arrest. There is nothing, especially not even when there's no official release of the crimes he committed as to why he was suspended or why he was arrested. And I don't want to believe this is a case of witch hunting. Probably still because of the naira redesign policy. Because I heard a lot of people saying that's President Tinubu, was not happy with him because he directly attacked him during the presidential campaign because of the naira redesign policy. I remember vividly during the naira redesign policy, the reason the former President Buhari gave for redesigning the naira notes was because he heard rumors of politicians, people who were contesting and vying for the offices of governor and president this past election, trying to buy votes. There were rumors of vote buying, and then President Buhari, former President Buhari, do not want to be involved in that. He wants to leave a legacy of free and fair election. And so because of that, the only option which he feels was to redesign the naira notes. Because if he redesigned the naira notes, then those politicians rumored about buying votes from people would not be able to carry out their plans. And no central bank acted on that. So how was he wrong? Was he wrong in doing that? Because it was an instruction given from above, from the president of the country. So he shouldn't disobey him. For people saying President Tinubu said it was an attack on him directly, I don't know. Let's even agree it was an attack. So is this now a case of witch hunting? So is arresting Governor Emefiele now an indirect way of paying for what he did during the naira redesign policy? Because I really don't get. because I have not seen any official release of the crimes Governor Emefiele committed. What is the exact reason? Why was he arrested? Why was he suspended and arrested? Was it that he was found guilty of some sort of crimes? I've seen so many reasons why he was arrested on Twitter, that he is a threat to the country, he was involved in terrorism, he's involved in sponsoring the ESN and IPOB, that he is involved in a diverting of public funds into his pocket and into the pocket of others. I've not seen that officially. I want to believe those are speculations on Twitter, because till now I've not seen any official release, official reason why Governor Emefiele was arrested. And I think the president and his team should not leave Nigeria in the dark. Let us know exactly why Governor Emefiele was arrested. If it is because of the Naira redesign policy, just like people are speculating, and if it is another case, let the whole Nigeria know. If it is another reason, let us know. At least all die and die. Because I don't want to believe this is a case of witch hunting or a case of revenge and payback. Or guys, what do you think?